Welcome to our deep dive, into next AI and the future technology. We're going to be looking at excerpts from this report and really kind of unpacking what's on the horizon with, AI already changing the game in a lot of ways. But this is what we're going to be talking about today is next level.
It really is. I think a good way to think about it is AI right now is like having a super-powered assistant, but only for very specific tasks, and next AI is about creating systems that can learn and adapt and problem solve across a whole range of areas, really kind of getting us closer to that, sci-fi concept of general intelligence.
Okay, yeah, that's fascinating. But I think, for someone who's not, maybe as deep into all this as we are, everyone's heard about AI doing some pretty amazing things, right? Like creating art or writing code.
Yeah.
But how is next AI different from what we're already seeing?
That's a great question. If you think about those AI-generated pictures you see, or the text that you read, it's impressive, right? But a lot of times that's the result of a very specialized AI that's been trained for, that one specific purpose. Next AI is about building systems that are way more versatile.
So instead of a bunch of separate AIs, each good at one thing, we're talking about something that's more adaptable and, dare I say, brainy.
Exactly. And one of the key drivers here is the development of these really powerful foundation models, especially these things called large language models or LLMs. These models are trained on just massive amounts of data, text and code, enabling them to really understand and generate human-like language in a way that we haven't really seen before.
It's like they're laying the groundwork for AI to really understand our world in a way.
Precisely. They're becoming kind of the base upon which we can build even more complex AI systems that are capable of tackling a much broader range of challenges. And another really exciting area is this concept of multimodal AI.
Multimodal. So that means AI that can handle more than just text or code, right?
Exactly. It's AI systems that can process and integrate information from multiple sources, things like text, images, and audio. So imagine an AI that can not only listen to your voice commands, but also understands, the emotion in your voice or the context of your surroundings to give you even more, relevant responses.
That's a game changer, especially for someone like you, always on the go.
Yeah.
Needing information quickly and accurately. It's like having a personal assistant who can read your mood and anticipate your needs.
Absolutely. And these advancements are really coupled with a significant leap in self-learning capabilities. So imagine an AI that is constantly updating itself based on new data, getting smarter and more effective over time without you needing constant human intervention. It's like having a team of experts who are constantly learning and improving their skills, ready to kind of apply that knowledge to solve new problems.
So it's not just about what AI can do now, but its potential to keep growing and evolving. That's exciting and a bit mind-blowing at the same time. But the report also goes into how next AI will revolutionize specific industries.
Yes. Healthcare is a prime example. We're already seeing AI making strides in things like diagnostics and treatment planning, but next AI could really personalize healthcare in a way that we can only dream of right now. Imagine AI analyzing your individual genetic data, your lifestyle and environmental factors, to predict potential health risks years in advance and suggest proactive steps that you can take.
That's incredible. Talk about taking control of your health. It's like having a personalized health advisor available 24/7.
Exactly. And let's not forget the potential for AI to transform how we manage our finances.
You mean beyond those budgeting apps we have now?
Way beyond. Imagine an AI that can not only track your spending and income, but can also analyze market trends, predict economic shifts, and give you really hyper-personalized financial advice that adapts to your, ever-changing needs and goals.
It's like having a financial expert in your pocket. Helping you make smarter decisions with your money. This is getting more and more fascinating.
And this is just scratching the surface. We haven't even touched on how next AI will impact fields like manufacturing and automation.
Hold on. Let's save that for part 2. I need to catch my breath and let all this sink in a little bit. Okay, I'm back, ready for more. Before we took our pause, you were about to tell me how next AI is going to change the world of factories and robots?
Yeah, you got it. Imagine a future where manufacturing is so optimized that waste is practically eliminated. Machines predict their own maintenance needs before any problems arise. And AI-powered robots work seamlessly alongside humans, boosting efficiency and productivity.
It's like a well-oiled machine, but with AI as the mastermind behind it all.
Exactly. And this isn't just about, making things faster and cheaper. It's about creating more sustainable and resilient supply chains that can adapt to changing demands and, global challenges.
That's a crucial point. especially with all the disruptions we've seen in recent years. So we've covered healthcare, finance, manufacturing. What other industries are ripe for this next AI revolution?
Well, let's talk about education. Imagine a world where AI tutors tailor learning experiences to each student's individual needs and learning styles. So the AI can adapt to, your strengths and weaknesses, provide personalized feedback, and even adjust the pace and difficulty of the material to keep you engaged and challenged.
That's incredible. It's like having a personal tutor who knows exactly how you learn best and can push you to reach your full potential. Could really level the playing field for students from all backgrounds.
Absolutely. And let's not forget the impact on entertainment and media. We're already seeing AI creating stunning visuals and composing music. But next AI could really personalize your entertainment experience in ways we haven't even imagined yet. Imagine interactive stories that adapt to your choices, video games that evolve based on your gameplay, or even virtual worlds that are created just for you.
Wow, talk about immersive entertainment. It's like stepping into your own personal movie or video game, where you're the main character.
Exactly. And this is all happening as AI is also being harnessed to tackle some of the biggest challenges facing our planet, like climate change. Next, AI could help us optimize energy consumption, develop more sustainable materials, and create early warning systems for natural disasters.
So AI is not only going to transform our daily lives, but it could play a key role in ensuring a sustainable future for generations to come.
Precisely. And let's not forget transportation and logistics. Think self-driving cars navigating complex urban environments, AI optimizing delivery routes to reduce emissions, and smart cities that adapt to traffic flow and anticipate transportation needs.
It sounds like AI could help us create safer, more efficient, and more sustainable ways to get around.
Yeah.
I can already see how this could change the way we live and work in cities.
Absolutely. And all of this potential is being unlocked as we speak. Researchers and innovators around the world are pushing the boundaries of what AI can do, constantly developing new algorithms and creating ever more powerful AI systems.
It's exciting, but it also feels like we're standing at the edge of something really big, a technological shift that could change everything. It's a lot to process.
I understand, but I think the key is to approach it with a sense of informed optimism and a willingness to adapt.
So how do we prepare for this AI-driven future? I mean, where do we even begin?
Well, the report highlights a few key areas. Education and upskilling are crucial. We need to equip people with not only technical skills, but also the critical thinking, creativity, and problem-solving abilities. That will allow them to thrive in a world where AI is increasingly prevalent.
So it's not just about learning to code, it's about learning how to think critically and adapt to new challenges.
Exactly. We also need to embrace the concept of collaborative AI, recognizing that AI is most powerful when it works in partnership with humans, augmenting our abilities rather than replacing us.
So it's about finding the right balance, the sweet spot where humans and AI can work together to achieve more than either could alone. That makes a lot of sense.
And of course, we need to have open and honest conversations about the ethical implications of AI, establishing clear guidelines and regulations to ensure that it is developed and used responsibly.
Right, because as with any powerful technology, there's the potential for misuse or unintended consequences. We need to be proactive about addressing those concerns.
Absolutely. And finally, we need to actively encourage and support innovation in AI for good, channeling the power of AI to address the most pressing challenges facing humanity, from climate change to poverty to disease.
It sounds like a lot of responsibility rests on our shoulders. So what can individuals do to make a difference in all of this? What role can we play in shaping this AI-powered future?
Well, I think the most important thing is to stay informed. Engage in these conversations and demand that AI is developed and used ethically. Support companies and organizations that are committed to AI for good. And don't be afraid to ask questions and challenge assumptions.
So it's about being informed citizens, making conscious choices about the technology we use, and holding those in power accountable for using AI in a way that benefits society as a whole.
Exactly. It's about recognizing that we all have a role to play in shaping the future of AI and ensuring that it leads us towards a future we can all be proud of.
Speaking of the future, before we wrap up this deep dive, you have a thought-provoking question for our listener, something to ponder as they navigate this complex landscape. All right, so lay it on us. What is the big question we should all be asking ourselves about next AI?
Well, as we've been talking about, this technology really has the potential to, reshape so many aspects of our world. So the question I would pose to our listeners is, if you could use next AI to solve one problem in your life or in the world, what would it be?
Wow, that is a powerful question to consider. It really does make you think about
Yeah.
The possibilities and the responsibility that come with them.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? And it's a question that deserves to be, discussed and thought about, not just by, tech experts, but by, everyone. Because the future of AI isn't some predetermined path. It's something that we are all actively shaping through the choices we make and the conversations that we have.
So to wrap things up for our listener today, what are the key takeaways that we want them to walk away with from this deep dive into next AI?
I think first and foremost, it's crucial to understand that, AI is evolving at an incredible pace. We're moving beyond just those single task applications like, recommending movies or filtering spam, and towards systems that are more adaptable, autonomous, and capable of solving, a much wider range of problems.
Right, like from beating us at chess to potentially helping us solve climate change.
Exactly. And as this technology continues to advance, we need to be proactive about addressing the challenges that come with it. We need to invest in education and upskilling. We need to foster collaboration between humans and AI and encourage innovation that, prioritizes the well-being of humanity and the planet.
It's a powerful reminder that, we're not just passive observers in this technological revolution. We all have a role to play in shaping the future of AI and ensuring that it leads us towards a future we can all be proud of.
Absolutely. And I would encourage our listeners to, really sit with that question I posed earlier. What problem would you solve if you had the power of next AI at your fingertips? Let that question spark your imagination and maybe even inspire you to be a part of, creating that future.
Thanks for diving deep with us today. Until next time, keep those brains curious and those imaginations firing.